All right. This is part 2 of the elect, which is the 1/3 and 144,000. And this is only for the elect. All right. So with that, I say all praises is due to the Most High Power, Yahawah, through his Son, YAHAWASHI. All right. This is Luke 8 and 10. And he said, unto you is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of the Most High Power, Yahawah, but to others in parables, that seeing they might not see, and hearing they might not understand. All right. And this goes back to Isaiah 6 and 9. All right. And Mark 4 and 12. All right. That seeing they might see not, and hearing they might not hear. They might not understand. All right. As I said in part 1. Okay. So let's go to 1 Peter. We go to 1 Peter chapter 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. Elect according to the foreknowledge of Yahawah the Father. Right? And foreknowledge means, that means knowing before. Okay? Know before. Alright? Through sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahawashi Mashiach, grace unto you and peace be multiplied. Alright? Verse 3. Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Yahawashi, which according to his abundant mercy had begotten us again unto a lively hope by the resurrection of Yahawashi the Mashiach from the dead. Now notice he said, which according to his abundant mercy had begotten us again. All right? And he's talking about the elect. When he say us again, and again means before. And as I said in verse 2, when he say elect is elect according to the foreknowledge, right? And that is before, and no knowledge of before. All right? So, you notice this is talking about the elect. And because the elect was there from day one, from before the earth was even formed. All right? So let's go to Ephesians 1 and 3. All right? Ephesians chapter 1 verse 3. All right? Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Yahawashi and Mashiach, which I just read in 1 Peter 1 and 2. All right? Who had blessed us with all spiritual blessing in heavenly places in Hamashiach, right? In Yahawashi. Okay? And why? It's because of Luke 8 and 10. All right? Let's go back there to Luke 8 and 10. And he said, unto you is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of the Most High Power, but unto others in parables. Unto others, the others there is talking about the 2/3. Right? That seeing they might not see, and hearing they might not understand. All right? As I said before, the word of the Lord is hidden in plain sight. You know? So those who can't see it, it isn't given to them to see. And those who hear it and not understand, it isn't given to them to understand. All right? That's why they scoff at us. See? They call us all kind of names and talking fool, but you're a devil. But hey, they said John the Baptist had a devil. He came nor eating bread, nor drinking wine. But they say he had a devil, right? All right. So let's go to Romans 11 and 7. Okay. What then? Israel had attained that which he seeketh for. And that's all Israel, right? But the election had attained it, which is the 1/3. So the elect had attained it, right? Out of all Israel. And the rest were blinded, which is the 2/3. All right? The 2/3 which were blinded, right? And they'll be cut off and die. All right? So let's go to Zechariah. We go to Zechariah 13 and 8. Okay? And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said Yahawah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, which is the 1/3. And a 3rd part shall be left therein, which is the 1/3. Alright? So the 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, which is the 2/3. But the third shall be left therein, which is the 1/3. Alright? So eventually the 2/3 will get cut off and die. Okay? That's what he's saying. Alright? So what then? Israel has not obtained which he seeketh for. Right? This true. Okay? But the election had obtained, which is also the mysteries, the secrets and mysteries of the Most High. Alright? And the rest were all blinded. Alright? Because it wasn't given to them. Okay? Another quick precept. We can go to chapter 9 and 31. Same book, Romans chapter 9 and 31. Alright? But Israel, which follow after the law of righteousness, had not obtained the law of righteousness. Because why? They being programmed. The 2/3 being programmed by the pastors. Alright? The whole of Israel was after the law of righteousness, but not have obtained the law of righteousness. You see? Which is only the 1/3 would obtain it. Right? That's why it's been given to them. They know the truth and mysteries of the Most High Power, Yahawah. Alright? But the 2/3 had not attained to the law of righteousness. Because why? They say the law is done away with. You know? The pastors them teaching the law is done away with. The woman could dress in pants and tight clothes, you know, and eat pork, you know, eat conch, eat ham, eat ribs, eat bacon, you know, and all these things is abomination unto the Lord, you know. But hey, the hireling, he just there to do his job, you know, to be a hireling, and when his job finished, he get paid and he gone. Bushcrack man gone. You know? So let's go to Romans 11. And we can go up to 25 to 28. Okay? For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery. Right? Lest ye should be wise in your own conceit, that blindness in part is happened to Israel, right? The blindness which is the 2/3, right? Until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in, right? Meaning that eventually the 2/3 will get grafted back in, right? And come back through the 1/3. Okay? So let's get a quick precept on that. Let's go to Romans 12 and 16. Alright. Be of the same one mind toward another. Mind not high things, but condensing to men of low state, but not wise in your own conceit. Alright. So when all Israel be together, when the Gentiles and the Gentiles is the Israelite foreigners, all right, who in the Gentile state of mind, who doing the things what the Gentiles doing, who doing the things what the heathen nation doing, all right. Like I say, eventually they'll come back to the 1/3 in the new kingdom. Okay. So let's go back to Romans 11, and then we can hit it up at verse 26. Okay. And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. Right? So, just as I say, all Israel will be saved. The 2/3, they will get cut off first, but then they'll come back through the 1/3 in the new kingdom. All right. Verse 27. For this is my covenant unto them, when I shall take away their sins. All right. And what is the covenant? Let's go to Jeremiah 31 and 31. All right. We can show you where's what the covenant is. Okay. Jeremiah 31, 31. From 31 to 33, I should say. Behold, the days cometh, said Yahawah, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, said Yahawah. But this shall be the covenant that I will make unto the house of Israel after those days, says Yahawah. I will put my law in their inward part, and write it in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people. All right. So that is the covenant that the Most High Power, Yahawah, said that he will do in the same voice. All right, in verse 27. That is the covenant right there. He said he will make. All right. Verse 28. As concerning the gospel, they are enemies of your sakes. All right. Who are enemies? The two-thirds, and the heathen nation will be the enemies of the one-third. All right. But as touching the election, they are beloved of the Father's sake. All right. They are Yahawah's. We are Yahawah's election. All right. That's why I say, as concerning the gospel, they are enemies for your sakes. So they are, the one-thirds will be the enemies of the two-thirds and the heathen nations. Right? Because when you're out there pushing this truth, teaching and teaching them the truth, they scoffing at you. They calling you names. You know, they would spit on you. You know, if they could, they'll do all kind of stuff onto you and say you have the devil. Right? But guess what? But as touching his elect, yeah, you gotta look at that. But touching his elect, you ain't want to mess with that. You don't want to mess with that, boy. Let's go to Mark 9 and 42. So you what gonna happen if you touch one. Alright? And whosoever shall offend one of these little ones that believe in me, it is better for him that a millstone will hang about his neck, and he will cast into the sea. Alright? That's what will happen if you touch one of his elects. Alright? So another quick precept. We can go to Deuteronomy 7 and 8. Alright? But because Yahawah love you, and because he would keep the oath which he swore unto your fathers, had Yahawah brought you out of the mighty hand, and redeemed you, the one-thirds, all Israel, but redeemed, set apart the one-thirds, out of the house of bondmen, which from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Mizraim. Right, and Mizraim is Egypt. Okay.